Is anyone back that didn't play the other night?
No. But if you want to dress out, I'll give you a uniform, and you'll probably get 15 minutes.
For the NBA minimum?
Whatever you want. No, we don't have anyone back. I mean, we just, we have what we have. We got 8 guys basically, and so we'll play them, and 3 of those guys are centers. So.
What is Perk doing here lately?
He's been great. He's been a really great leader for this team, and a true professional. We didn't anticipate him playing these kind of minutes for us. We really wanted him more as a mentor, but he's been thrust into that position, and he's actually done a good job for us. He really has.
Coach, you've been around great players recently, Chris and Steph. How does Anthony, in terms of mindset?
Well, I think he's of the same mindset. He's just a very young basketball player. He turned 23, a month or so ago. He wants to be great. He's willing to put in the work to do that. As a big guy, obviously as a big guy, he's going to have to grow into his body, and he's going to eventually get stronger. It just takes a while, but I think he's a tremendous talent. Shoots the ball great, very athletic, can get out on the floor and run. And he just got to continue the progressions of getting stronger, being able to post the ball on the low block, get a much stronger base and things like that, which all comes with the work and just time, really.
Well, obviously, when you're opposing him, in contrast to coaching him, is different than you would have expected in terms of?
I think it's a lot the same. I obviously was on Golden State's staff last year when we played them in the playoffs, and the 4 games we played him, I think he ended up averaging 32 points and shooting right at 60%. So, it's a challenge when you're playing against him, and he's done some miraculous things this year. The game, obviously the 59-point game that he had, shot the ball exceptionally well. But I just think he's in the normal progression of a guy that's going to be a really big-time star player in this league, and I think you'll get to see him improve every year in some area of his game.
Leadership as well?
Yes, I think so too. He wants to be a leader. It's a little bit tough when you're 22 years old, but I think he wants to do that, and I think he's progressing in that department also.
Coach, you said Perk's been a mentor and a leader in this locker room. What can you say specifically about his relationship with Anthony Davis?
I think they got a very close relationship, and I think the great thing about it is that Anthony has a lot of respect for him. So it's not unlike Perk to challenge him in a lot of situations, and have Anthony responds to it. So I just think it's a good relationship. It's one where I think Perk challenged him enough that if he continued to listen, he's going to get better.
Have they gotten in the film room together?
Excuse me?
Have they gotten in the film room together?
I think they've done everything together. They spent a lot of time, very much talking, and even during the game, Perk is pull him to the side and say certain things to him.
I think we've lost track of how many different starting lineups you guys have had.
This will be 40 tonight.
Okay. I was going to say,
this will be 40.
You look at these last 5 games as a chance to try different lineups and starting lineups and different.
We're not trying different lineups. Okay? Make no mistake about it, we're not trying different lineups. We're forced to play different lineups. We would love to be able to have the lineup that we anticipated having, but we not had that for one day, and we could sit here and whine about it, or we could just move on and continue to try to play. And we choose to move on and continue to try to play. But this is very frustrating season, but it's almost over, and so what we have to do then is get everybody healthy and reboot and come back next year and have guys improve individually, improve from a team concept. We really never were able to put in the system that we anticipated playing with, offensively and defensively. So it's been a really tough season, but it's the NBA. No one feels sorry for you, believe me. No one does. So we'll regroup and we'll be fine.
So this one's going to be different tonight too from the last game?
Yes, it will be. So.